Okay, so that's basically some, I think, fairly basic ideas for drills that are going to get you from please don't hit me to I guess I have to hit you to, well, if I have to hit you, I might as well hit you right away. Just set it up so I can hit you as precisely as I need to. Done deal. The other environment that we're going to show is called rhythm boxing, and it's basically a way of working one-on-one to get to a place where you're just more comfortable standing there toe-to-toe, swinging at each other. So another training environment on the progression from basically moving from a defensive, get yourself ready perspective on combat towards a more preemptive or automatically taking the initiative perspective on combat as an environment that we call rhythm boxing. Rhythm boxing is basically doing a drill to music, hence the rhythm. And it has a very simple sequence, which is I check a weapon, doesn't matter what it is, where it's coming from, one hand, both hands, just not your head. So I check it, and then I remove it, or create zero pressure, and then I strike. Now it's a cooperative drill up until a point, so I'm not trying to trick my partner. So he comes at me with something, I check, remove, make more space, and then I can use either hand, and he's going to do the same thing, right? So 1, 2, 3. Right? So this is basically the idea. And with some time, you just basically get into the place where that's comfortable. So we're going to put a little music on here. Okay, first attribute you're going to get is a natural sense of combinations. I come in, he does what he's going to do. I start noticing that if I come in and someone does remove my weapon, I'm automatically more open on the low line. Right? Also, I come in, he does what he's going to do. I start to see naturally where my footwork becomes more essential to get me to more zero pressure or more targets. So I come with something predictable. He does what he's going to do. I can use his deflection to create momentum to do more of the things I want to do. Another thing that gets naturally going in rhythm boxing is we get starting off, maybe you're working on footwork, you're working on something that's helpful, but eventually it builds up. We're basically standing here toe-to-toe at the speed at which most people can throw down. And until you're actually comfortable with whatever he decides to do, I'm acting like a brawler, that's not actually how I move, but just to have that idea of ape-like complete testosterone energy, well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but if you can't see yourself there swinging toe-to-toe with somebody, probably bigger than you, probably stronger than you, it's an inevitable instinct for you to move forward very carefully. And unfortunately, carefully isn't going to get you to where we're trying to get you, which is preemptive striking, right? So really important when you're doing this drill is it starts off technical. Oh, look, maybe an arm bar, maybe not. Maybe the next weapon, maybe not. Maybe this is a good idea, maybe not. Right? So again, you get some attributes that are useful. But one of the best things about this environment is you end up basically balls to the wall at the speed at which you can barely maintain a cooperative effort, and you get happy there. Now, would you say that's helpful to you at all?
It has been, yes.
Yeah, because for me that's been kind of a bit of a breakthrough place, which is, okay, I can stand there toe-to-toe, pretty much sparring the way people are sparring in live, well, I shouldn't say live, but sport fighting, and actually be going, I can see when it's time to go to the low line. I can see when he's chambering a really wild hit. I can feel when it gets crowded and I need to move somewhere else in a hurry. And it's cooperative enough that anybody with, I don't know, probably 2-3 months training can actually do that successfully. So without that opportunity of progression, to stand there toe-to-toe swinging, The idea of just committing to a preemptive attack in the middle of, an unknown situation is very unlikely for most people.